Okay guys, so this is pre-record for a Spooktober video. I'm using my husband's phone because I wanted to talk to you guys about these. We're going to be talking about the 11 most haunted Airbnbs in the US. So if you guys want to go see these, I would highly suggest bring a friend. Never go to a place alone. Especially not a haunted place where physical activity can happen. So, 11 most haunted Airbnbs in the U.S. First is the haunted brothel in Victor, Colorado. After a fire in 1899 destroyed the Victorian-era brothel, casino, and saloon, the space was rebuilt and restored, bringing spirited supernatural stories. Legend claims the Victorian Gothic building's electrical wiring was done by Nicholas Tesla. Bay windows, oak doors, 12 to 15 foot ceilings, and hardwood stairs are all original. The ghost who lives there is said to be a former miner who died in a gunfight. Equally creepy, and some of the taxidermy and the art current owners have added. There are 10 beds. There are 10 queen and king size beds and 2 sofas. Sleeps up to 16 guests. Next is the Civil War Field Hospital in Gettysburg, PA. I'm not going to read this. Basically, a Confederate field hospital after the Battle of Gettysburg. You can only imagine how many spirits are milling about. Prepare yourself for the possibility of spotting multiple apparitions. The host of David Stewart Farm says she's seen plenty over the years, but promises they're all friendly. You say that. Guests have reported hearing footsteps, seeing men dressed in soldier uniforms. The bedroom itself is decked out in period decor to really put you in the 19th century frame of mind, if that is your style. Queen size bed, 2 single beds across 2 bedrooms. Room in a house shared with host, sleeps up to 4 guests. Historical home is surrounded by beautiful gardens, which were once a Civil War field during the Battle of Gettysburg. Great for exploring. Very good budget. Next is the Gothic Castle in Elliott City, MD. Basically, living mansion near Baltimore will get you 2 bedrooms, a ballroom, a library, a pool, and tons of outdoor space. Haunted roommate or 2, so much for space. A fire destroyed the original 1857 property. The castle, as the owners call it, went through an extensive restoration. The Stone Manor's spectral residents didn't much appreciate the changes, and a string of bad luck followed its living ones, including the death of a child as the family's partridge. Guests have reportedly seen plenty of ghostly activity in the mansion. So next is the mysterious gingerbread house in Bisbee, Arizona. Ghost activity to boot. The listing doesn't go into much detail about what exactly haunts the gingerbread house, but repeated episodes of odd, unexplained mischief have been reported. Though nothing scary or malevolent, however you say that word. So far, luckily, the place is said to be pet friendly, so feel free to bring along your pet. Next is the Dead Girl's Bedroom in New Orleans, LA. 130-year-old Parks Bowen Mansion in Nola's Garden District offers multiple rooms. Only one room that's supposedly haunted by a shy female ghost, thought to be the youngest daughter of the house's original owners, who was buried on the grounds in the 1890s after her death. You may not encounter the youngster. You may or may not actually encounter the youngster or hear her pacing the grounds with a slight limp, soft humming lullabies or hiding pairs of glasses due to her extreme shyness. The Mysterious Manor in St. Paul, MN. 1883. Creepy vibes. The manor may be haunted. I'm recording this, so can you stay here for a minute?
Yeah,
Hang on. This is for my Spooktober video. Spot for rituals, murder mystery dinners, and paranormal investigators, like one undertaken in 1969 by a trio of journalists at the Pioneer Press. Next is the 18th century cottage in Savannah, GA. Let's see. 1799, a ghost that haunts this small refuge. Laura is the name of the ghost, located in Savannah's landmark historic district.
Alright.
Give me I'm still not done.
I know, I'm just opening back up.
Reports of paranormal activity include windows opening on their own and lights mysteriously turning off and on. The Cozy Haunted Retreat in Oberlin, Ohio. 150-year-old home, hotbed of spirit activities, mostly ghosts of past residents who died in the home. The property is now called Inspiration House. Paranormal researcher Michelle B. Langer featured on ghost hunting shows such as Paranormal State and Portals to Hell. This is a 4-bedroom, 3-bath rental. Guests have reported sightings of a ghost dog, hearing a children's musical television set playing on its own, and the sounds of screams. Spiritual communication prompts and psychic cards are both available to guests in the room as well. Next is a spooky suite in Benton Park, St. Louis, MO, which is Montana, I do believe. Built in 1890 by the same.
Emma's, Missouri.
Oh, okay. I don't know that. By the same mason that constructed the nearby Lemp Mansion home, due to a family that was doomed to die unexpectedly young, one after the other. Has its own share of unexplained activity from beyond the grave. Guests who stayed in the apartment have reported all kinds of paranormal activities, like doors opening, lights turning on and off, as well as the sound of people rattling around in the kitchen when they believe the house was empty. Next is the ghost town in Terlingua, Texas. It's 100 years old. But the ghosts have remained there longer. Watch for paranormal activity from the porch of this stacked limestone cabin, which has lovely views of Big Bend National Park's mountains and Badlands. Doesn't say much about this one, so do your research before going. Haunted Henry's House in Salem, MA. 17th century Salem witch trials took place would have plenty of historic haunted mansions. The Henry Derby House is no exception. Built for Taylor Henry Derby, the 19th century Greek revival rental home is now owned by Phil Merchant, who grew up in the haunted home. People have heard footsteps from the 3rd floor, startled by bumps in the night, and many guests have spotted a ghost that looks like a teenage girl with long hair. But that is all of the haunted Airbnbs. So like I said, always be safe, always bring someone with you, bring some ghost equipment, and just have a safe time. I'll catch you guys in the next Spooktober video.